Hear yay, there's a new guide in the city. What's up guys, GH here. In this video, I'm gonna help you guys in your Tree of Savior journey. I'm gonna be doing this as if like I'm a new player in the game. So what I'm gonna do is make a new savior and start the guide from there. So without further ado, this is my new player guide for Tree of Savior in 2020. Let's do this. Okay guys, before we start, I'm just gonna show you a few playlists that you might be interested in. First, this is my awesome guides for Tree of Savior. Link is in the description, and there's also a card that's gonna slide in above. You can check that out. That playlist is gonna help you a lot if you're a new player. That's where I put all the Tree of Savior video I do. There's more in the description if you want to be more specific, just check it out. Okay, let's go on ahead in the video. Here we are at the start of the game, and at this point, this is where you decide what to do. Do you want to prioritize questing, or do you want to just grind your way to high levels? In questing, the benefits is it's easier to follow, and if you're a new player, it's best to just do the quest and experience the story of the game. Plus, there's a few items that you can only get by doing the main quest, and there's also stats that's only given when you do quests, but it's not important endgame. It barely affects the performance of your savior. Now, if you do follow the path of just grinding the game and just level up by hunting monsters, the benefits from this is it's simple. You see a monster, you defeat it. The problem with this is you don't know where to go. Don't worry about it, I got you covered for $500. I'm gonna give you a link to my grind-only leveling guide. I'm just joking guys. Link is in the description. It's free. Now, if you're gonna ask me what do I prefer, and the answer is the path of just grinding. Because I consider quest very tedious, and grinding is relaxing to me. It reminds me of good old Ragnarok Online, hunting monsters only. But I do acknowledge that there is some quest that gives a lot of EXP and you barely do anything. So my recommendation is, if you're totally a new player, just do the quest and dabble with grinding now and then. Or if you hate quest and follow the path of the grinder, take my advice. When you hit the point wherein it's getting too hard for you to grind, take some of the main quests and it will give you a bump in EXP until you pass the certain point that's difficult for you. That's the leveling part of the video. Now let's just say that you just got into the main city. And when you go there the first time, you will be prompted with the new player rewards and the daily login rewards. Take them. It's a lot of good stuff for new players. Then what you need to do is log off. Yes, get out of the game and get the free items DLC in Tree of Savior's Steam page. There's a link in the description to the video that will point you in the right direction. Okay, if you got the free items, high five. I got it too. Yeah, look at my new costume. Anyway, let's go back to the guide. The first thing that you need to do when you get into the city is do this. Do the how to use TP shop quest. You just need to approach the TP shop NPC and she will give you a 7-day token. And for those of you who don't know, tokens give you a 30% additional EXP, gives you the ability to sell items in the marketplace. I mean 10 items in the marketplace. And additional team storage and more. And that's it for the token. And for the TP shop, you get 1 free TP every few hours up to a max of 5 only. Use it when it's maxed out. I recommend getting a warp scroll or a megaphone or a soul crystal. Oh, okay, yeah, about the token. If you plan on playing the game in the next few days, use the token because it will help you. Okay, what you need to do next is do all the gold main quest available in the city because it's gonna give you items like basic warp scroll that will be helpful. early on. When you're done with all that, visit the event notice board located here, interact with it, and select log calendar. And it will give you an item daily depending on the day. So visit it every day. Then you got another option there, which is the rookie / returning player event. Select it and you will get a box that will help you with the game. It's basically booster packs, weapons and items that will help you in game. The next thing that you need to do is talk to the wings of Bora NPC. It's just above the event Noticeboard NPC, and take your city warp stones. It's gonna help you a lot when your warps are gone. Okay, what else? Yeah, that NPC, that Bora NPC, has a lot more to give, but you need to play the game first thoroughly. Anyway, and then it also gives a few equipments when you reach level 75 at the earliest. I think level 40 it's gonna give you a few armors. So make sure to go back there when you're level 40, or just go back there at level 75 because you don't need that much equipments when you're level 40. Okay, let's just say that you played the game a bit and reach job level 15. Now it's time for you to choose the next class. If you need guidance on class builds, you can watch some of the videos I made. You can check it out in the playlist. Link is in the description. And I'm gonna put a list of builds in the description on class build on each main classes that are best for new players. It's gonna be my opinion. Okay, let's just say that you reach level 50 base level. What you need to do next is go back to the city and do dungeons there. But before you do that, open your boost pack to get weapons. Yes, this one. The dungeon NPC is located here. Just talk to her and do the underground chapel 3 times. Just do it alone because most likely there's no one doing the dungeon the same time you're doing it. So just make your party and enter the dungeon solo. But before you do that, buff up with Sacrament and Grace, because those 2 buffs is gonna increase your damage a lot. Now inside the dungeon, the monsters won't give EXP, but completing the dungeon will give you experience and items. And to complete a dungeon, what you need to do is defeat all the monsters until you get this bar over here to 100%. And when you reach 100%, you can now go face the dungeon boss and get your EXP. And before you beat the boss, make sure you have your EXP tomes to boost the experience you receive. Okay, now, you just run the dungeon 3 times and most probably, you're around base level 75. If you're not base level 75, just grind a bit more or do a bit of a quest and go back here. Let's just say that your base level is 75. What you need to do next is visit the Wings of Bora NPC and get your Kedoran weapon and armor box. Wear them and choose either plate armor or leather armor, regardless of your class. Yes, even if you're a mage or a healer, choose either plate armor or leather armor. A few tips before we end this video. You can turn these 4 pieces of basic tomes into 1 X4 EXP tome, which gives 150 EXP for 30 minutes. You can buy the recipe here in this NPC, in this location. And if you have 2 pieces of X4 EXP tome, you can make 1 piece of X8 EXP tome. You get the drift, right? Now, to craft those experience tomes, you need to sit down and press insert to sit. And then press 2 for item crafting and a menu will pop up. And that should be self-explanatory. And that's it, guys. I hope this video helped you. And if you have any more questions, write it down in the comment section down below. I will answer it as soon as I see it. I just hope I'm not sleeping when you're asking. Anyway, if you think this video need to be seen by other new players, like the video and share. That will help a lot. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more of this. And as always, this is Andre of Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.